どうもどうもこんばんは、楽々よしくんです。チェルノブライト実況やっていきます。で、今回は赤いドレスの女という物語というかまとめをの、真相に迫っていきたいと思います。それでは早速いきましょう。全く知らない場所ですね。赤い女のドレス。本当に確かなんですか、セミオの教授。他に倫理的な説明がないからも、チェルノブライトは少なくとも部分的に知性を有しているのであれば、なぜあまりあれを更新できたのか、ゲートはどう説明する？適正ネストではすごい研究室ですね。かっこいい。すごいな。宇宙船みたいだな。映画でよく見る。さあ次はそれでは十分な説明になら全くダメだ。あなたの説が正しいとしたら、あのワームホールはそんなありえません。どこありえないのかもう一度考えてみろ。ブラックホールの近辺にあるエキゾチックエネルギーを作り出し、大変安定ます。あいつだけの強力な力を持っている物をこれまで見たことがないからといって存在しないということはならないだろう。室はあのブラックトンネルの有機体ということは何ですか？我々は巨大な多次元性の復元の結果を通って回っているんですか？今のところ実験を重ねた国威の10日だけだかな。そして火を使ってほしいのはクジラよりも巨大な多次元性のイカに近いと言おうか？この後影は体外に出た白血球のようなものですか？すごい手が込んでるね。お、割れた。実験体にされてますね。もともと人間だったのに。絶対嫌やな。その仮説は悪くないな。奴らがここにいるのは宿主に栄養を与え、侵入者や病から守るためだ。私たちのことですか？我々のほとんどだ。影は不安定な状態のゲートから現れたということは報復攻撃ではないのですか？あるいは侵略？いや、私が思うに、あれはあくまで攻撃を受けた有機物体の何か外来の異物による攻撃をな。外来の異物とは我々の実験体のことです。つまり影は抗体のようなものだと。ワクワクするだろう。そしてアマリは適切なタンパク質のようなもの。つまり同感だ。あの女は獣と話せるが、獣をまた彼女を通して話すことができる。チェルノブライトに実験体の末路は私が見てます。こういうことをご代弁するのはゾッとしない体験でしょうね。あの赤い女のドレスの話はちょっと出てきてないですね。まだ詳しく聞けるのか。それはどうした？我々はニュートンやアインシュタインと並んで歴史書に刻まれるぞ。もちろんです。セミオノル教授、大いに価値のあることです。つまりチェルノブライトは知性を有する多次元有機体だという。教授単位はそれと交信できると。そんな全く理解が及ばないぞ。 2012年12月21日、フラクタル世界の文字。なんだここ。どれぐらいだけだったら私たちはなぜ話が来てくれないのか。産後昏睡状態をしながら夢の中で私は生きている。君との会話を通し、君は恋しいターニャ。という2日前から私は言っているので、自分を見失った気持ちの、これターニャ。我々は俺を受けたと言ったお前はこの先何を待つのか。私はだからこれは私たち一緒になれる唯一のチャンスなんだ。この希望を失わないでくれ。彼が求めているものを与えてくれ。そうすれば私たちは一緒になれる。
Poor bastard. It seems his delusion keeps him going. But I need to focus. I have to find out what Tanya is supposed to give to Seminar.
与えるものとは何なのか探り当てる。やっぱりターニャはじゃあ昏睡中でずっと寝てるんですね。
It's fascinating, Professor Semenov. Really. But I'm here to discuss business, not scientific curiosity. Our investors need to see a return on their investment.
You don't need to worry about that. It can be monetized in ways that can't even imagine.
2019年3月。
But that's just the thing.
そこが
These
問題な
people
の。
don't
投
like
資家サプライズを
surprises.
嫌う。
They want to know
何
precisely
が手
what
に
to
入るか
expect.
正確にし
New
ときた
types
ら
of weapons,
新型の武器か
medicine, a new
新
means
薬
of
か新たな
transportation.
依存手段か
All of that and
それら
more.
すべてそれ
You
ら
can tell
い
your
ろいろな
precious
大切な投
investors
資
that the
家
millions
出
they're
資に
pouring into
彼
our
らが本プロジェ
project
クトに
will
追
come
加の
back
数
to
百
them
万
as
とは数十億
billions.
ドルにもなって
And
く
what
る。
about the Duga radar? It's been drawing all kinds of unnecessary attention over the years. These dark tourists and those damn stalkers.
あのス
It
トー
has
カーの
served its purpose.
データの
You
目的
can
は塔に果
scrap
たさ
it
れ
and
た
make
スキーに提供し
razors
てレーザーで
for
も
all
作れ
I
た
care.
我々
We've
は
got
我々
Emily
を
Ava
受け入れたのか
now.
彼女こそ
She's
究
the
極な
ultimate
同感だ。
conduit.
科学者はこのチェルノブライトっていうのを支配したいんでしょうね。
What we have in the works right now, it will transform the NAR into the biggest conglomerate in the world. It's going to be a
セミオンの超同等
trillion-dollar
規模のビジネ
business.
スになるぞ。
We will use
我々は
Emily
マニ
Ava
ベアを
to
使って
stabilize
別
the
世界
gate
ゲートを安
to
定化する
another
チェルノブライ
world,
トの
the
世界を開
Chernobylite
く。
world. And once
そして
we
例えば
are
我々が
able
外
to
にいたら人
travel
類が
there,
かつて見た
this
ことない
will
大
be a
革命が
revolution
起こる。
unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed.
うわぁ、すごい世界やな。よいしょ。
You could call it an ontological
存
shock.
在論理ショックと
Until
いう
a what? Never
なん
mind.
だってで
Okay, as
も
long as you
いろ
find
ん
a
な安
safe
全
way
主
of
義化
putting
で
a
きる
dollar
限り
sign on it,
理事
you've
会か
got
ら
the
許
permission
諾
of
を
the
与
board.
えよう。
But, you
だからこ
know,
うな地
just
の
keep
強い
your feet on
足
the
ついた
ground,
研
okay,
究家の
Professor?
飯田教授。
We're here to make money, not destroy the
我々は
world
このプロ
or
ジェクト
cause
の収益を
shocks
上げる
at
ためには
anyone.
世界を破壊したショックがある
I've got it all under
すべてアン
control.
ダーコントロール
Everything
だ
is in
と
place,
準備は完
and
全
our
整ってい
patient
る。ゼロ患者もスタン
zero
バイ
is
状態
ready.
だ。
Dear God, so
なんだ
that's
そ
what
れよりはターニ
Semenov
ャを
needs
一つ
Tanya
通じよ
for?
うとする。チェルノブライトの
Stabilizing a
夢を
wormhole? A gate to
ゲート
the
としては
origin of
もう
Chernobyl.
安定化するためだ。
I need to get to the power plant and find her fast before he can carry out this insane plan. Who knows what can
マニ
happen
ア
to
だけは
her
彼女
or
は
to the
世界を
world.
どうなっ
I've
てしま
got
う
to make a
急い
plan
で計
and
画を
move
立て動
fast.
かなければ。 これでようやくオリガですねが納得する材料も揃ったので、もう一回侵略作戦ボールを見てみましょう。よいしょ。
Everyone, it's time to hit the power plant. We all know it's not going to be easy. We thought that this time I know we can do it. I have everything. What is he? And yes, this is what I have time and we'll dress some. We have to.
I'll do it. You should take it.
On second,
もう一回飛ばそう。
yeah, I need my shot. Thinking, I do. I thought it.
ここはカットですね。もう一回行こ
う。Everyone, it's time to hit the power
みんな
plant.
発電所に向かうときは簡単にいかないことは生じ済みだ。前にも対応したが誰もが無事に帰れたわけではなかった。
But this time we're
だ
smarter
から
and
今回
better
は知識も
prepared.
準備も
I
立て
know
る。
we can do
我らな
this.
ら
We
ばできる
have
と
to
し
do
て
this.
やるわけなら
It's the
それ
only
は
way we can find
タチアナを探
Tachana
し出し
and
NAR
end
を終わらせる唯
NAR.
一の方法なのだ。
You're talking about striking at the heart of the Rat King.
これは OK。
Have you
I have evidence that Tachana, we must.
What about that black?
His name is B. Tachana. The experiment.
Do you know what NAR is actually doing at the power plant?
エリアの発電所行ってないじゃん。それが重要だというなぜだ。しかもターニアはどう
And
関
what
係
does it
してあ
have
る
to do with Tatiana?
NAR wants to
エリア
create
が
a
チェルノブライト
permanent
の世界に
wormhole
つ
for
なが
the
る恒
Chernobylite
久的な
world
ワー
and
ムホールを
get to
作
its
り出
source.
し、チェルノブライトの源を
Tachana's
突破する。
abilities
そ
are
の
needed
時
to
空の
support
橋
the
を維持するため
space-time
にタチアナの能力が必要
bridge.
な
It's
の
hard to
だ。
know what happens
エ
if
リ
they
アの企み
succeed.
が成功した
But
とは
what
予
they're
想
doing
しがたい
is
が、脱アマのシ
unbelievably
ルバー
risky.
シングライフをリ
They
スキー
could
だ。
unleash something
この世界
horrific
に
on
恐
this
ろしいもの
world
ときは
or
進
become
まなければ
unstoppable
優しい死の
themselves.
手がつ
But
けられる
we're
ぞ。
never going
だ
to
からそ
know
の
the
結果我々は
outcome
知ることはない。なぜなら
because
この
we're
手
going
で
to
その
stop
ひった
them.
くりを止める
I
か
like
ら
the
だ。
pep talk, Professor.
Yes,
Okay.
we do. This is much bigger than
One organization holding this much power is against.
You know how I feel. The Rat King must be stopped at all costs, Mercy.
I started out doing this for a paycheck.
Whatever it takes to protect my people
エ
who
リアの追い
drive
出して村
NAR
の
out,
仲間を
I'm
ど
on
んな
board.
ものを出したけど
So you
よし。
think I'm gonna back out now and miss the best part? Fuck no.
みんな一
I'm
致
with
団
you,
結です
Igor.
I
ね。
appreciate your trust. We can't count on the element of surprise. Time and again, NAR has shown they would rather capture than we'll dress somebody up as an NAR officer. It's called we have 2 NAR uniforms.
I'll do it. I have no problem. You should take someone who can keep his cool when things go sideways. As I
You're not seriously thinking.
ここはオリ
All
バ
right, we
ー
still
と
have
サシコ
NAR must have upgraded its
sure.
digital defense perimeter and surveillance system by now. A skillful hacker should be able to at least temporarily disable them.
ハ
I'm
ッカ
your
ーは
man, Mousy.
田中ですね。
I'll call myself a black hat, but I know enough. As long as we don't get into serious stuff, I should do.
I need someone to cover our asses in case we end up in the shit. Someone who can...
Firearms are my preferred method of solving problems. But my shooting's impaired since I...
What's there to consider? I'm your galley, or
ここはオリガに行こ
Last but not least,
う。最後
a
のという
spy.
か、超ポイント。
I want someone to monitor NAR activities and keep us informed about their moves.
I've been watching these assholes
オーロラ
fight
の
the
ことやり合い
reflection
を
for
何年もで
years.
き、やつらの考え
You
方
know
を
how
よ
they
く知る。オーロ
I
ラの
know
奥
the
の。
power plant like a boy knows the woods behind his hat.
Ah, 見入り
Does
行こ
everyone know what to do?
う。これで行こう。スナイパーがオリガで、諜報員はミハイル。騎士はタラカンで、潜入者2人はサシェコとオリベイで行きたいと思います。行こう。
This is it, my love. The last stretch. You've been through so much for me. Make sure you're ready, because it will take everything you have. Your wits, your strength, your plan, your companion's loyalty, everything. Good luck, my love.
タチアナが本当に本人なのかどうか。チェルノブライトに意識を操作させられてしまっているのか。そこら辺もちょっと気になるところですね。音楽が変わりました。
This is it. Today's the day.
今日こそ
Whatever happens.
何が起ころうとも。お、
sorted, guys? Can we start our prisoner escort on?
I'm ready. Though my hand still hurts like hell.
Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. How's my techie?
ハッカーどうだ
Have you
皆さ
logged
ん
into
シス
their
テムに
system?
来たか
I'm in now,
入
see.
ったぞ。さあどうする皆さんシステムオーバードーズさせる
Overload their systems, bypass
Bypass
security. You ask and I'll do it. But don't be rash. Once we get started, it's only a matter of time before they kick me out again.
Spy check. How
状
my eyes
状
in
況
the
を
air?
頼む私の
Eyes are bright, my ears are wide open. I got the plans and codes up, and I
That's
can
not
hear
sorry,
those
I'm
foreign
sorry.
fuckers chatter like they were sitting in
Good
my
stuff.
lap. No worries, Igor. With me on your side, this'll be like walking into the
コンビ
grocery
ニ知ってるん
store.
かい
Sniper, are you in
スナイパー
position?
ですかシャ
Have
ー
you
プ
got
来たか
eyes on?
All set, Igor, and I
準
feel
備完了だ
really
いいか
good.
いい感じです代わりをしているということ
I
で
get you the flag
あ
from
んた
the
の家の
hall.
止まったハエだってちょっとするなどうした行こうか
There are a few sentries outside the gate. That's obstacle number 1.
Taking them out quickly is certainly an option, and with the silencer, I should be able to keep my position. It's your call, Igor.
Better use the side passage for now. You can always kill them on your way out. Don't forget that you're a prisoner, Igor. Downcast, hopeless. Use this to our advantage.
「捕虜の服か人魚やで別ルー
Your
トで行って
plan
みよう
sounds reasonable, Mikhail. Do it.
That's not easy to find, but because you wisely asked for my help, you'll be on the other side in no time. These assholes won't see a thing.
「さあ一つ一つの選択で危険度だったり本当に正しく安全に侵入できたりできるのか楽しみですね今ちょっと興奮してますワクワクしてますおい大胆に行くな大丈夫か
So far, so good. But it's getting harder now. NAR's upgraded some of the old security features.
The electronics are the least of your worries. Nobody said anything about this exposed courtyard. You stand out like a signal flare at a funeral, Igor. Be extra careful.
Security checkpoint. What used to be a radiation detector is now a biometric scanner. Clever.
I already found the right database. I'll upload your biometric data, and you can walk right
優秀やな田中
I can't get a line of sight on all of them. Maybe I should target those fuel tanks on the far side of the gates. That'll keep them distracted long enough for you to slip past. But if we do that, I'll have to fall back from this position.
Those NAR security systems can be broken by someone with enough know-how. Those IT wankers probably spent their upgrade budget on Pornhub premium content. Once those gates read my biometrics, my cover will be blown. We need to convince them somehow that we're friendlies.
Overall
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
One moment. Yes. Done and...
一か八かか
Those gates won't be a problem, Mercy.
Time to move. With a little luck, they won't notice us.
ああ、運次第か。いけるか。あ、2人もいた。
The entrance should be very close. It's a large metal door to the tech access corridor. Nothing I can't handle.
Remember the charges I prepared for breaching security doors? Powerful, but quiet. Like sticking a curling iron into a pound of butter. Or maybe you want to save them for later. Keep your head down, Igor. There's a fucking sniper on the building above you.
Stop yelling! How do you know?
Picked it up on the radio. They haven't made you yet, but if you trigger the alarm, they'll come down on you like a swarm of Katyushas.
Damn! If I force the lock, it'll trigger the alarm. This will be tough.
I can try to remotely unlock the door without tripping the alarm, but no guarantees. You'll have to move very quickly, Mousy.
Then put that guy on the platform to sleep, and you can make as much noise as you want.
The lock is wired to the alarm system, but Sashko's charges will destroy both the lock and the trigger mechanism. I should be fine.
警報の後カメラ8回6回変えるさ。サシコをここ信じよう。
Charges armed. Stay back.
おお、すげえぜ。なんて優秀なやつなんだ。
We made it inside. We're safe, at least for now. These tunnels just about make a beeline to the reactor. From there, the way to the Ark should be easy. What the fuck? The electronics are sizzling as if they're going to explode.
That's to be expected, Mercy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
おっと、
Igor, the water is electrified. Don't touch it.
どうしたらいい？これか。
I have access to the circuit. Perhaps I can cut power to the nearest corridor.
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely, no problem. I'll only leave the light on at your location.
I can't shoot the switchboard, can I? I would have to go there in person, which would almost certainly compromise my position. I'll be out of the game after that.
Tarakan.
タラカを信じてみよう。
Today, the darkness is our friend, Mousy. You're completely now safe.
Yo. 敵さんとは全然合わへんけど大丈夫なのか。罠じゃないよな。もっと敵がおって思うんやけど。あれ、あの二人が全然おらんようになった。どうなってる？あれ？ こ行った？お、いた。
We're getting close to the reactor floor. I think we managed to dodge the main security detail. As long as we maintain our cover, we should be good.
Step very fucking lightly now, Igor. The place is swarming with those cocksuckers. NAR's beefed up security around ARC for some reason. Either they're preparing for something, or you're walking straight into a goddamn trap.
I'm in the Golden Corridor. It looks like NAR beefed up security after our little escapade. Not unexpected.
Don't be a fool, Igor. Let me take care of it. If we take them all down silently, they'll be dead before they know what hit them.
We have to convince NAR that we're their contractors. That's our ticket inside.
Gotcha. 偽善が最善の策だろう。準備を整っている。
All right, Olga. Do it.
Wise choice, Professor. One shot, one kill. No luck, just skill.
Eh, 一気にこんなに倒した。すごいな、俺が。
Damn. We need to get past these scientists.
I can help, Igor. You don't need sniper cover at this point anyway. I'll come closer and see if I can stir up some trouble and get the scientists to evacuate. That'll clear the area if necessary.
The Brainiacs have their own dedicated comms. I can put my fabulous acting skills to work and tell them to fuck off, but it's a two-man job. The great Ratcatcher has smiled upon you today. I can help. They're not soldiers. They won't buy our fairy tale. If we don't come up with something convincing, they'll sound the alarm the moment they see us.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
Sounds good, Mercy. It shouldn't take long to hack the comms. Attention! Pneumonia! Achtung! The reactor's about to explode! Run for your lives, everyone!
What kind of nonsense is this? The reactor cannot
Fuck it, Anatoly. A break is a break.
Ko 見たことあるぞ。一番最初で見たとこや。あー、どうなってんだおい。進もう。あー、チェルノブライトがありますね。
These old ventilation ducts will take me straight to the Ark.
What the hell is this? Was it here before? Looks like some sci-fi fucking movie prop.
The door is trapped. Touch it, and I'll spend my last moments on Earth convulsing on the dirty floor. This door wasn't supposed to be here.
Mousy, the ventilation duct should not be secured. The Rat King is watching and waiting. I can feel it.
The main generator's in sight. If I sabotage it, you'll have a few moments before the backup comes online.
Wait, Igor. Remember the map you borrowed from that fucker Semenov? It shows another way in. Guess it was worth it in the end, huh?
地図
Your
だな。
plan sounds reasonable, Mikhail. Do it.
The doors are behind you, Igor. Cut through the crap on the other side, and you'll find a nice, fat ventilation duct.
Nice,
Climb up
Abhi,
into there,
hide.
and it'll take you straight to the Ark.
こうか。よし。誰も来てないな。よし、行くぞ。よし。こっちか。先を進みましょう。おお、びっくりした。おいおいおいおい。
Are you seeing those creatures? I hope the bars hold. I might be able to open the gate from this panel, but there's a chance I'll release the things in those cages as well.
So this is the heart of darkness. Just as menacing as I imagined it to be. I will gladly burn it all to the ground. The MAR will track me down afterwards, but I don't care. I have reached my destination, Igor.
This place is one big fucking trap and totally off grid. The only way to open it from where you are is to crash the whole system. Unless you have some explosives. The Ark is just outside.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
Behold, Mercy. In a brief moment, everything will shut down and the door open. This has been the adventure of a lifetime.
出てこんか大丈夫やな。閉めんでええんか。閉めたいけど閉めれない。
Mercy! Igor! The rats found me. I tried to fight them
Tarakan,
off,
oi.
but there were so many.
Tarakan! What's going on?
I made my last stand.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
マジかタラカン。
Rat catcher is calling me. It's all up to you now, my boy. Don't waste your chance.
Tarakan? Tarakan! Oh my god! These guys are the last thing standing between me and Tatiana. I can't back down now. I'll fight my way in if I have to.
I've got an idea, Igor. I know a way to turn this around. There's still some charges left. I can sneak past the soldiers and detonate the main gasoline tank. Trust me, I'm not in that much of a hurry to die, but I don't see any other choice.
Oh no, this sucks big time balls. I wish we had someone inside who could get those assholes to look the other way.
There's no other choice.
Tango spotted! Engage your will!
どうした
There's blood on your hands, Igor. You didn't prepare well enough. Your companion's demise is on you alone, Igor. This could have been prevented if you'd have prepared better.
選択を間違えたのか。
Olivier! No! Olivier! Oh, damn it!
おい
Too bad.
Olivier, we have to help him!
It's letting me go. We need to carry on.
全然動けない。すいません。一回道路させてもらいます。選択肢を間違えました。せっかく戻るんだったら
You heard the man move! The priority is to protect the lab!
もうちょっとだけ先延ばしをして、
These old ventilation ducts will take me straight to the Ark.
What the hell is this? Was it here before? Looks like some sci-fi fucking movie prop.
The door is trapped. Touch it, and I'll spend my last moments on Earth convulsing on the dirty floor. This door wasn't supposed to be here.
Mousy, the ventilation duct should not be secured. The Rat King is watching and waiting. I can feel it.
The main generator's in sight. If I sabotage it, you'll have a few moments.
Wait, You the door.
めっちゃワープしてるやん。何事もなかったもんね。いけいけこのゲームは選択肢を一つでも間違えたらクリアできないのか。
Are you seeing those creatures? I hope the bars hold. I might be able to open the gate from this panel, but there's a chance I'll release the things in those cages as well.
So this is the heart of darkness. Just as menacing as I imagined it to be. I will gladly burn it all to the ground. The NAR will track me down afterwards, but I don't care. I have reached my destination, Igor.
This place is one big fucking trap and totally off grid. The only way to open it from where you are is to crash the whole system. Unless you have some explosives. The Ark is just outside.
Okay, let's try it.
What's wrong with you, Igor? How foolish can you be? How did you not see this coming? Your companion's fate has been sealed in this timeline. The least you can do is consider what led to this.
Hi.
Olivier!
タラカンは助けれへんのか。
You seeing those creatures? I might be able to open the gate.
So this is the heart of it. The splashback.
Tara.
Get it? Mercy! Igor! The rats found me! I tried to fight them off, but there were so many!
Tarika!
You heard the man.
What's going on?
Priorities.
I made one last stand!
Damn!
No.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
The great rat catcher is calling me. It's all up to you now, my boy. Don't waste your chance.
Tarakan! Tarika! Oh my god! These guys are the last thing standing between me and Tatiana. I can't back down now. I'll fight my way in if I have to.
I've got an idea, Igor. I know a way to turn this around. There's still some charges left. I can sneak past the soldiers and detonate the main gasoline tank. Trust me, I'm not in that much of a hurry to die, but I don't see any other choice.
Oh no, this sucks big time balls. I wish we had someone inside who could get those assholes to look the other way.
ガソリンタンクを爆破する。これで行こう。
Alright, Olga. Do it.
I'm going, Igor. Don't forget me. At least not for a while.
It came from outside! Move! All units, evacuate the power plant!
Let's go. Go, go, go.
これ以上仲間を失いたくないぞ。なんか
God damn you, Igor. You and your suicide mission. I'm bleeding like a slaughtered pig.
Olga! What's going on? Talk to me!
All I see is blood.
おいおい。
I think I'm dying.
Hold on, Olga! Don't give up!
It's too late for me.
Everyone, wait here and watch the perimeter. I have to do this alone.
This off Chernobylite.
Olga! Olga, can you hear me? Oh, no!
どんどん仲間失ってしまうんじゃないか。
Tatiana, finally.
Pretty hot for 60 years old. Damn.
Igor, my love. My child.
It's been so very long, but it's
長い長い
finally
時間
you.
かかったけど、とう
It
とう会え
has
た。
to
君
be
に
you.
会えたんだ。そうだ
You
ろう。
know it in your heart, my love.
勝ちそうとしあな
I've
た
been
は何で
calling
も何
out
でも
to
そう
you
とした
for all these years,
やっと答え
and
てくれ
you
た。
answered.
But how?
だがどう
You
して
shouldn't be here. It's
あ
a
なたはここに
mistake.
来ているなら
It'll
大き
only
な間違い
bring
だ。
great
あ
misery
なた
on
は
us
私たち
all.
の助
My
を災害
poor
だ
little
けかわいそうな
boy.
子。
All of us together. Finally, release me, my love. Free me.
What did you call me? I don't understand. What can I do?
There's nothing you can
できる
do.
ことなんてない
You
わけ
have to
それ
end
と
this.
私たち
Both of us.
そうたち
We were a
は
mistake.
太田とし
An
てすぐ破
abomination.
壊するの
Close
よ
the。portal. Destroy the connection.
What connection?
The connection is the strongest force in the universe. It cannot be destroyed. It has to be completed. It is our
あ、これ
destiny.
二人おるな。
Go to the reactor. Find it, my love. It is waiting for you.
Find what?
No more waiting. Please, can't you just let me die? I can't take any more.
Tanya?
Go. Die. Fade. Portal.
Tatiana? Are you still there?
Boris. Help. Die. Igor.
I don't understand. Ah, fuck!
Reactor. Chernobylite.
Well, what do I do? Oh, fuck, I need to figure this out.
Hi, Igor.
happy to see me.
おっと
Olivier, what are you doing?
You really need to ask. Did you think I was an idiot right from the beginning?
Put the gun down. Whatever it is, we can work it out.
血殺してる
You
の
are such an
とかさ
asshole.
俺はこれまでずっとあんた
I've
と
been
してそ
helping
の
you
ため
all this
犠牲
time.
も払った
I made sacrifices. I lost my
あん
best
たの女を
friend
探
just
し
to
て
help
さ
you
それだ
find
けのため
this
に
dear
親
old
友
lady of
を失
yours.
ったんだ
Olivier, please.
Not once.
一度だけじゃな
Not
くただ一度さ
fucking
俺を
once
助
did
け
you
ようとした
offer to
い
help
つだって自分の
me.
ことばっかり結
It
局
was always
生命の
about
方が正しかっ
you.
た何も
Semenov
か
was
も
right after all, every word.
Semenov? What's he got to do
セ
with
ミオのあいつに
Wait,
何の関係がそん
Yes,
な
I
そうそう俺
was
はセミオに
working
雇わ
for
れたんだ
Semenov.
あん
He
たを雇うた
hired
め
me
に
to keep
うまくいって
tabs on you.
たあの黒マスの人たち
It went pretty well until your
That-
black mask
Anton
buddy went
was
off
smart
piste
enough.
and killed Anton.
but Semenov?
だからセミオ
Why would you work for
どう
that
したんだ行かれ
lunatic?
た男をやった
What could
一
he
体何のとこ
possibly
ろだった
offer?
Oh, I don't know.
さあ変えられない
Maybe
は
a
ずの
chance
何
to
かを変える
change
チャン
what
ス
cannot be
時
changed.
を遡って俺の
To
舞
go
台を
back
救う
in
とか
time and save my squad.
But that's crazy.
そんな話どうかしてるそれはどうかしてるだ
Is
から
it
時
any
空間つ
crazier
な
than
と同
going
じ
for
次
an
元を超える散歩をす
interdimensional
るやつ
walk
と
in
か
a
れたら
tunnel
どう
through
だ
space-time?
I'm not saying it's
不可能だ
impossible,
とは言わ
but
ないがしかし
But helping
What
me
a task is-
was never
so
on
Anton
your
says-
agenda, was it?
一切な
I
かっ
should have
たです
seen it
もっ
sooner.
と早く見抜くべきだったそれ
Besides,
妙な体験し
You're
たの
not
は
the only
あん
one
ただけじゃないん
experiencing
だ
strange
知ってた
fucking
か
things, you know. I keep having these
自分が死
dreams
ぬような
where
波
I
になっ
die.
てそして目が覚めて
I
また
wake
生
up and I
きあん
live
たの失敗
again.
のせいで仲間が死ぬ
I
のを繰
see
り
our
返しまた
friends
目
being
が覚め
killed
れば
because of
ま
your
た全てが
screw-ups.
元通りさ
Then it's a new day and everything's normal again. It's
こ
motherfucking
ういうこと
Groundhog
じゃ
Day in hell.
あ地獄版
What do you have to say
何
to
か言う
that?
ことないか
I don't know what to tell you.
言葉が見つから
You're
ない
right.
あああんた
I
の言う
just
通
never
りだ
thought anyone else would
他
see
に
it.
同じものを見ている人がいるとは思わなかった私だけだとそうだと思う自分が救世主だと勘違いするのはセミオの方じゃないあんたの方だだから今日こそ救世主が
David
天より
must
前を降
say
りて
descends from
仲
the
間に手を
clouds
差
and
し
helps
伸べ
his companions, right?
弾をそうだろう言った通り不可能じゃないだから今はその時でも場所でも
Not good enough.
それでごまかされると思うなよ俺は本気だ
I'm serious too.
私だって
We
本気だ
don't
だから
know
あの
what's
扉
behind
の
that
向こうに
door.
何があるか分
Semenov
からない
wanted me here for a
セ
reason,
ミオの方
and
が
it
私を
wasn't
告白さ
to
せたかっ
destroy
た
Chernobylite.
それはチェルノ
So I
ブライト
promise
の
you,
破壊だから
once
約
we
束
see
これ
this
を切り抜い
through,
た
I'll do
私は
everything
私
in
に
my
向ける
power
限りの
to
力を尽
help
くして
Say it.
俺の舞台を救
Save my
うと言え
team.
to save your team.
あんたの舞台を救う
Okay.
よしそれでいい理解し合え
That's good enough for
て
me.
何よりだ
I'm glad we understand each other.
All right, I'll be
分か
back.
った画像
Keep an eye
と
on
ターニャを見ていてくれあとにかく失敗した俺たち全員がまた死ぬようなことはねもうしないよこの行かれたメリーゴーランドにはもううんざりだ
I'm tired of this carousel of madness.
生きてるんよなこれまさかターニャを生かすか殺すかっていう選択肢がありそうですね遅かったなイーゴル
Cut the crap. It's
カロ
time
だ
you
そこま
gave
で
me
よ
some
うこそ
answers.
私の問いに答えてもらおう
Yes, we'll get to that. But since this is our last meeting, I want to ask you a question first.
Fine, just make it quick.
What do you really hope to achieve, Igor?
Isn't that obvious? I want to save Tatiana.
You may find this surprising, but our goals are actually aligned.
How's that?
We were both going after the same thing, but this whole time we've been chasing someone else's agenda without knowing it. Chernobylite's agenda.
Come on, man. I've come too far to be fed a line of bullshit.
Let's start from the beginning. Do you know who I am?
I sure do, Boris. You were my closest friend until you decided to betray me. To take Tatiana from me.
Boris is dead. I killed him on that fateful night, April 26th, 1986, and took his identity. Good riddance. He was a treacherous piece of shit.
You took it? Why?
The more important question, the question you somehow failed to ask yourself all this time is, who are you? Because you're not Professor Igor Kamenyuk. You never were. I am Igor Kamenyuk. I only changed my name to protect you and your
どういう
mother.
ことや
Protect me? How? By trying to kill me at every turn?
If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it the first time we met at the power plant.
Will you quit talking in fucking riddles?
The truth is hard to swallow, I know. It was hard for me too.
そうだなお前は私なのだ
Ah, me. Tatiana isn't your fiancée. She's mine. Everything you know about her, everything you remember, none of it is yours. You're living someone else's life. My life. You are my clone, sort of. You got my body, my brain, my skills, and most importantly, my memories from before the Chernobyl disaster.
What are you saying? How is that even possible?
Tatiana was sterile. That was our personal tragedy. But when Semenov imprisoned her after the Duga fiasco, she fell pregnant. At first, I thought Boris was the father, and I was angry with her. But that was another of Semenov's lies. He needed me to stay on the project and study Chernobylite, so he injected Tanya with the nano solution. What happened next was, I don't know what to call it, an immaculate conception. She gave birth to a boy, you. You grew much more quickly than other kids, but your mind didn't seem to follow. It was different somehow. But Chernobyl no doubt affected you in unpredictable ways. I never really considered you my son. It scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what to do with you. But it was obvious that Semenov would incorporate you into his experiments. Or maybe cut you open and rummage around inside. Until one night, Tanya, your mother, communicated with me telepathically, even though her body was in a coma. She pleaded with me to release you into the woods, and that's what I did.
You're saying Tatiana's child, who you released in the woods in 1990? But that's impossible. Impossible! I don't remember any of this.
Of course you don't. You looked like a teenager but had the mind of a small child. I remember giving you a sweater that Tatiana knitted for me. The night was so cold. It had my name on it.
The sweater? I had it in the camp. I was imprisoned and...
Yes, it could have been a trigger. Your mind somehow began to rebuild itself. Why in my image? I can only guess. Perhaps you were constructed from Tatiana's desires, from her expectations of a child. Funny how I called it pseudoscience. I suspect the process was somehow facilitated by the Chernobylite.
But she's been calling me this whole time. She wanted me here.
I'm afraid you were bamboozled, my poor boy. We all were. It wasn't Tanya who called you here, but it.
Chernobylite? But the images, the voices.
They felt so real, I know. Your mother was your biggest weakness, and the entity exploited that. It wanted you here. It has plans for you, you see, and I cannot allow it to succeed.
Someone sent me a photo of Tatiana and the piece of Chernobylite. Those weren't hallucinations. They were real. I couldn't have constructed my portal gun without them.
Oh, that. It was that bastard Semenov, of course. He wanted to bring you here as well. He never got over it when you vanished. Not that it matters now. I really hoped you would stay away. But it's too late now. I can't allow you to interact with the entity in any way. Only one of us is leaving this room alive.
Wait, can't we talk it over?
We just did. Goodbye, son. Igor. I wish there was another way.
待ってくれよおい。
make it quick, Professor Chalmers. You're not strong enough to save Tanya. Only I am.
Ui.
You're making this too easy, son. Think you're better than me?
同じ武器でやり合うか。さあどこだ。どこから来る。
I wish there was another way.
あぶねー。いてー。マジかよ。
I won't let you hurt her. Don't worry. I promise to make it quick.
じゃあな。
Professor Chalmers.
なんで何も聞かへんの。なんでや。
I don't need a force field to defeat you.
あ、オリベ。おい。
I told you to watch Tanya. How on earth did you get in here? Focus, Igor.
Look familiar?
Where did you get that from?
Where else? I took it from you. From your cold, dead hands, Igor.
What? Where? When?
In a reality where you fucked up, my friend. From one of the many worlds bearing the brunt of your failures.
Are you saying that you come from a different... that you're from...
This is hell. You have no idea.
Where are you going?
Back to my screwed up world, of course. You know me. I'd prefer to die fighting.
Wait!
Don't waste the chance I've given you, Igor. Finish the job.
また別の世界の人なのか。
It's over, my son. Close the portal. Cut the connection. Deny this thing away into our world. Do it now.
Son, please. It will kill her. It will kill the love of my life. Of our life. Please, there's another way.
Just let me go. I've suffered long enough.
You can do this, son. You can be the man I could not. Be the better version of me. Go through the portal and face this thing. Undo the harm we both caused to
あれと対峙するため。
No, do not do this. Kill me. Just kill me, please. Finish it.
私は本当に自分のことしか考えてなかった。これ以上タチアナを苦しめられない。ポータルを破壊する。タチアナを救うために必要な地獄になっていってやる。ポータルをちょっと抜けてみましょう。
A single shot of adrenaline would have saved my ass. Why didn't you give it to me, you cheap fuck?
入る。お、喋れない。
My life was in your hands, and you let me die.
We were partners, old-timer. I always had your back. Why didn't you have mine?
Taking care of us was your job. You let me die. You failed.
みんな。
The eulogy you gave at my funeral was awful. Pure drivel. How can you sleep at night, Mance?
I trusted you. You were supposed to save us all.
You killed Kostya, you motherfucker. My Kostya.
分かってしまったのか。
Why? Why did you betray me, Mousy?
After everything I've done for you, you chose NAR? Burn in hell, you backstabbing little freak!
Executing an unarmed prisoner like a common thug. I expected more from you, Professor Kameniuk.
This isn't possible. These things can't all have happened. I fixed them. At least some of them.
You are wrong. Did you think meddling with space-time wouldn't have consequences? All of this, every bit of it, happened.
But how? I was going back through the wormholes. I was fixing everything.
There is no time travel the way your friend Olivier understands it. You can never change what's already occurred because every change creates its own space-time continuum.
And time only moves in one direction. Entropy.
Every time you make or unmake a decision, you twist an entire dimension. It's because you are a part of me, made from the same multi-dimensional stuff.
But I just wanted to save Tatiana.
Yes, your mother. And along the way, you destroyed countless lives across dozens of dimensions. All because of animal body chemistry. Because of the human need to connect with your progenitor. So, here I am. I am your real mother.
What are you? Chernobylite?
I am God.
Bullshit. There is no God.
But it's a matter of perspective. To a spider under your boot, you surely are a god. Isn't that so, Igor?
Don't. Call me that. I'm not... Ah, fuck.
Having a bit of an identity crisis? As a poet once said, the child is the father of the man. The fear that clouds your mind is what makes your situation irreconcilable.
Fear? No. I'm not afraid of...
The fear of discovering there is nothing at the core of your persona but pure chaos. You simultaneously are and are not you. But don't worry, I am about to reveal the truth. After that, it won't matter anymore.
What do you want from me?
Have you ever wondered why, despite your technological sophistication, people so insistently pursue self-destruction? Why destroy your own ecosystem? Why you cannot help but slaughter each other and every other species? Why, over and over again, you sacrifice your own future for short-term gain?
If you're thinking to catch me off guard with your freshman philosophy insights, you've got another thing coming. People are, for the most part, selfish assholes. I don't need an alien entity to tell me this. So what's next? Are you going to propose some kind of new world order to save us all? Am I to be your prophet and help you usher in a comic book utopia?
I never expected you to be so nihilistic, but I suppose it isn't surprising. No, a new world order isn't enough to save you from yourselves. You are fundamentally flawed.
Is that right? And why is that?
Again, it's the fear. Fear of your own existence. Fear of anything strange or other. Fear about the future. I can take it all away. I can help you, as I've helped many other civilizations before.
How?
Your kind can only live in the moment. The future is terrifying to you. It makes you do silly, destructive things. Surely you can see that now. Become my vessel, and I will purify them of fear and weakness. I will remake mankind in my image, burn away the dross in a firestorm the world has never seen. I must reduce everything to ashes so they can be reborn.
That is some insane biblical shit.
You're scared this will make you feel less special, less of a hero? This is what being a hero is all about. You went on a quest to heal the world, to find a cure. I am the cure. We can banter words for as long as you want. I have plenty of time. But the result is inevitable. You and I are already connected at the core. You cannot exist without me. Struggling against me will only tire you. It will not in the slightest change the outcome. You're like a fish, endlessly swimming the circumference of a wash basin. You want to jump out, but without me, you simply can't. All your science cannot help you. It's time to set aside this futile struggle. Help yourself and the world. Embrace me.
これが唯一のチャンスだ。タチアナを助けるための人類を助けるため。人類とタチアナをこれから救うためには我が身を犠牲するしかないだろうな。望むところだ。エンディングが2つありそうなので、今回はちょっと交換をしてみます。
Maybe it's time humanity gets another chance at being its best self.
No one will ever know the protagonist's ultimate fate. When he disappeared, a wave of monsters poured into our world through the interdimensional gate, turning Pripyat into a permanent war zone. The inhabitants of the zone gathered everyone who could fight and resist them as best they can. They will never abandon the zone, for it has become their home. They still hope Igor will return one day and help them in their struggle. The Chernobylite meanwhile spreads farther into the zone, and the fight grows more desperate with every passing day. Olivier never had the chance to change his own history and prevent the ambush that wiped out his team. Igor's example convinced him to abandon his plan and accept his flawed past. That tragedy, after all, made him the man he was. With time, he made his peace, and in the end, was grateful to be part of something bigger than himself. Once the events in the zone were finished, he sought out Anton's fiancée and took care of both her and her daughter. In spite of his flaws, Olivier will always be remembered in the zone for his courage and grit. Mikhail's life was always full of violence. He was the angriest, most obnoxious man Igor had ever known, but he was also unfailingly honest, both with himself and others. Mikhail's thirst to avenge his murdered friends was his main driving force, but working with Igor and the others eventually made him appreciate the kinder aspects of life. In spite of his rough manner and the darkness inside him, Igor came to like the neurotic stalker, and by the end considered him a true colleague. Mikhail decided to remain in the zone and join the others in protecting their shared home. Sashko had always been the lone wolf and daredevil of the zone. Life had always been harsh for him, and he learned the hard way to rely only on himself. His crusade against NAR began with a desire for closure regarding his brother Ruslan's death, but Igor's quest to find Tatiana was what kept him going until the finish line. After the events in the zone, Sashko decided to go back to Moscow and face the hard truth about his parents' death. Eventually, he would return to Pripyat, which became his second home. Tarakon's crusade against the Rat King has reached its conclusion. When he was drawing his final breath, Tarakon was calm in his knowledge that the mission was in good hands. It was now up to his student and protege, Igor Kunyunuk, to defeat the evil lurking in the zone. Tarakon wasn't worried. He had prepared the man well, after all. Igor never discovered Tarakon's true identity. Was he a madman? A saint? A spy? Perhaps he was all of these. Perhaps none. But one thing is certain. Tarakon was a true child of Pripyat, and his restless soul will forever wander its marshes and woods. Olga's last thoughts were with her mother and those Samoshils. She had joined Igor in his mission because she knew what it meant to live with a hole inside you, a hole left by the departed. As a troubled teenager in Minsk, she'd never planned to become a freedom fighter or martyr, but sometimes we encounter the person who will change our destiny at just the right moment. Life is unpredictable that way. Olga will always be in the hearts of all the Samoshils whose lives she touched. Like so many before him, General Kozlov made the wrong choices while chasing a dream of the good life. War taught him about the cruelty and inevitability of loss, leaving him indifferent to human suffering. His experiences made him strong, but also blind to the serendipitous moments which could have placed his life on a different trajectory. And so his death was as empty as his life. General Kozlov spent his final moments consumed with bitterness. If I only had another chance, he said to himself. Alas, that is a privilege afforded to very few. Semenov's ambitions and neuroses eventually got him killed. He was a brilliant scientist, but could never come to terms with the collapse of the Soviet Union. Though not a devout communist, Semenov could not stomach the chaotic aftermath, for it reflected the emptiness of his own heart. And so he chased his green Chernobylite dream, hoping his experiments would usher in a new world order. In reality, what he sought was to fill the gaping void in his own soul. In the end, everything he thought he had achieved disintegrated into nothing. He died, and NAR dissolved, most of its mercenaries wiped out by either the Shadows or the Samoshils. All that remains of NAR in the zone are the empty barracks and derelict labs, stark reminders of a misguided ambition based on human misery. Faced with staggering losses, the shareholders halted all funding.
はい、以上でチェルノブライト一つのエンディングですかね。チェルノブライトを受け入れるというか支配されるといったエンディングとなりました。初めてこのゲーム実況して思うことはまだまだ考察だったり考える能力ですかね、足らなかったかなと思うんですけども、このチェルノブライト有機知識を持って人間をコントロールしていくみたいな内容でしたが、非常に映画のような一つの物語であって、ちょっと感慨深いというか、選択ですね。一つの選択が間違えれば大きな間違った道に進んでしまう。でもその間違ったってのはその時気づくんじゃなくて終わってから気づくんだなと、ちょっと改めて気づかせていただいたかなと思います。実際に正義、どっちが正義だったか分かんないんですけども、仲間全員生きた状態で、しかもチェルノブライトに支配されない、抗うよエンディングもちょっとやっていこうかなと思います。